Hello. Hey, yeah, we're on. Hey, everybody, we are going to play some RUNE. This is my monthly, I guess, solo Sundays on a Friday. And I've got 3 realms to finish up before the end of the year. That's my goal. And I'm going to be playing Hollow tonight. If you haven't played RUNE or know what it is, it's a solo tactical RPG made by Gila RPGs. Um, you can find all the information on all the places. So I'm just going to jump right into it. If you have watched some previous ones, you know how this works. I am going to this realm. I'm going to go fight some folks and fight the Rune Lord at the end. This one seems pretty nasty. Um, yeah, it's some sort of fallen star void cult thing where the big bad is real bad. So let's just jump into it and hope for the best. So every time, um, every realm has a clock or two triggered by various things, usually moving around. This one has a straight up, when you move or do a thing, tick the clock. And I've got the keeper set up to reflect that. Hey, look at that. So this arrival clock, every time you do one of these things here or move between a location, you tick a clock. When the clock this time gets to 20, that's when you fight. You don't really have a say in the matter. So let's see what this is going to look like. And often there's like some nasty stuff that happens when you die. Not so in this case. In this case, when you die, you just go back to the beginning and you can start again. So let's take a look at Hollow. This is the Rune Atlas open up here. So the moment you stepped foot on this island, the stars above you began to swirl, forming various shapes. Your runes responded in kind. Something is coming very soon, and you must prepare. I'm ready to prepare. So we start at our sigil one, and here's our little map. Should have that up somewhere, but we don't. The sigil shifts its the sigil shifts its shape with the passing of the stars above you. Whether it is matching the stars or the stars are matching it is unclear. So this is just where we start. If I come back here, I recover all my health. Also unmark all the fights, which I don't necessarily want to do. So I get to choose between going to section 1 or section 2. Section 2 seems cool. Section 3, I get a fight and some stuff. So I'm going to go, I'm going to go straight to 3. I'm going to go straight to 3 and hit that ritual circle. So a body is lifted from a table as I approach, slowly floating up into the starry sky above. Not what I was looking for tonight, but this is what we get. So I'm going to do the first thing, which is fight, which means I need to check that on my character keeper, which is, here it is. So I'm going to do my fight, boom, in 3 there. Oh, take 1 for moving. I'll take 1 when the fight is over. So your fate was written in the stars before you drew your first breath. Okay, so let me set up the battle arena. This is all, should have cleared this off from our boss fight last time. I've got a bunch of terrain here and there. There and there. Great. So, what kind of terrain do we have? We have permanent terrain B2 and 3 and C2 and 3. So B2 and 3 and C2 and 3. Ooh, get a little chase around. Uh-oh, I think I read this guy. Oh, let me see. Here's the keeper. So, I'm going to get 3 Star Seekers, A1, B1, and C1. Let me set this up, and you'll see what this looks like when we're all done. A1, B1, and C1. A1, B1, and C1. Whew, so 3 Star Seekers and 1 Star Scourge. And I'm just going to... how am I going to differentiate that? Because I've got I've got those guys set up there. So the Star Scourge, I'm gonna put what am I gonna call it? Up. I'll make it a. Oh, my brain. Star Scourge. You know, I'm just gonna make him an S4, and I'm gonna mark them here. S1, S2, S3, S4, and they start out with. Make it all fancy there. The Seekers start off with health 4. The Scourge is health 3. I've got 6 rounds of combat here just to keep track of my rolls. It doesn't mean anything particular. I'm just gonna take care of it when I take care of it. So let's. I've got the realm over here. Let's get our stats for our buds over here. So our star circ. Oh, and I start off in C4 down here, my engraved. So Star Seeker has same and adjacent. I didn't set up my guy. I didn't set up my guy first. Let me set up my guy first. I think I'm gonna keep the same because this is a pretty sweet loadout. Let me get my health back up here. 12. Gotta reset all this stuff. I remember lore 0. Stamina is 2 for starters. That means I roll 2 dice. So I've got this Drake's Talon. I can use 1 or 2-handed. Here's the 2-handed version. It's pretty rad. I've got a shield, which I'm going to need for blocking stuff, especially this time, I think. If I take harm, I can assign my spell dice to a weapon, to a spell I haven't equipped. So I've got 3 runes hooked up here. Once per fight, I can use a weapon twice. I get +2 health straight up. And once per combat is my sweet-ass Kill the Dragon rune. I can deal harm to all enemies or prevent harm for a round. So, super cool. And that's going to be my loadout. So, and this is a same and adjacent weapon. Same like these guys, Star Seekers, same and adjacent. I assume these are cultists. They can move 2 and a harm 1, or move 1 up, block 1, harm 1. Pretty straightforward enemies. If a Star Seeker is killed with exactly enough harm to go to 0 health, they explode. Sweet. And then the Star Scourge, again, similar, except it can heal the other guys. So let's get into it. Get these guys over here. All right. Can everyone see okay? Yeah. Cool. So I've got a couple test rolls in there. So top of the combat order, determine enemy actions. So I'm going to roll. I hope this doesn't mess up OSB at all. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to roll 4 dice for these guys and just assign them in order. 4, 5, 4, 3. That's a solid start. 4, 5, 4, 3. So I'm going to go with them order. They try to get as close to me as possible, and they do the thing. So, hey, look at that. So Star Seeker 1 is going to move to harm 1. He's going to go from here to here. Star Seeker 2 is going to move 1, block 1, harm 1. This one's going to move to harm 1, and they can double up. I think I'm closer this way, so I think he's going to move this way. 1, 2. And again, movement is orthogonal, not diagonal. And then, I mean, okay. Here's the thing. So, Star Scourge, move 1, harm 1. So here's the thing. I got that Draco rune. I can fire that off. Move enemies to engraved actions. I'm going to fire off my Draco rune, do 3 harm straight up to everyone. So that takes 1, 2, 1, sorry, 1, 1, 1, and 0. Kills this 4th guy outright. He's not going to heal anybody today. I'm also going to roll my actions. So I'm just getting 2 dice to roll. I have 2 stamina. That's a 2 and a 1. That is the worst roll I could possibly get. So So 2 and a 1, I can block 1, harm 2. That's about it. So I can't even move. So he can't attack me. I can't attack him. Next round, everyone is pretty messed up for my cool dragon sword, though. So back to 3 cultists rolling. That's a 2, 2, and 6. 2, 2, and 6. So the first 2 are going to be moving to harm 1. So he's going to go there. He's going to go there. And the third one is going to move 1, block 1, harm 1. So move 1, harm 1, block 1. Attacks are simultaneous, so let's roll my dice and see what I get. 3 and a 1, not great. So a 3 and a 1, I can add these together. Move 1, block 1, harm 2. I don't. You know what? I might move here. Gonna block 1, so this is not adjacent to S2 here. I am here, so I am going to. He's gonna harm 1. I'm gonna block that 1. I'm gonna do 2 harm to him, and he is gonna fall over. The other 2 are not in range. So back to the top. They get 2 dice, a 2 and a 4, which means that these 2, 2 and a 4. That means they're both going to move to harm 1. So this guy's out of the picture. He's gonna rail right up on me, and he is also going to run up on me here. So I got 2 harm coming to me. So let's see what my dice are. A 4 and a 3. Great. A little bit more options, maybe. A 4 and a 3. Oh, and before each roll, I decide whether I'm doing this one-handed or two-handed. I'm going to do one-handed by default, so I'm not going to announce it every time. A 7 hero do a harm, forward, and cleave, which stacks damage. It deals 1 harm to enemies adjacent to the right. If I did do a two-handed, they would have been dead immediately. But I'm going to take a 4 and a 3, which means so I've got 2 harm coming at me. If I do a 4 and a 3, that is going to let me block 2 and harm 1, or harm 2, which means that I can harm this guy, we'll say. And he doesn't damage, which I block. So last guy, a 3, he's going to move to harm 1. Basically, he's just going to do harm 1 on me. I'm just going to hang out there because we have nothing to do but hit each other right now. A 2 and a 3. I will add that up to a 5. Move 1, block 1, harm 3. I just need to harm him and block him. No damage to me, and he is kapooty. Great. Clear out that terrain for next time. Clear out these buds. We did it. Easy fight. Cool, but that does mean that I mark off my next arrival clock tick, and that fight is done. So, back to our RUNE cam here. So I did the fight. So I am also going to learn, which gets me lore +1. So I'm going to learn, which gives me lore +1. Oops, lore +1. And that also ticks off a clock. The cool thing here is every lore you get, I think, takes down the boss's hit points, so lore is going to be good. I can't delve yet, so yeah, let's see. What does my, so I go from 3 to 4 to, 3 to 4 or 5. No, 3, from 3 I can go anywhere except for 2, which is where I actually want to go. Oh, sorry, you probably want to see what that looks like. Oh yeah, you can see. So from the ritual circle at 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Gosh. Yeah, you know, why not? Let's go. So I need lore 3 to hit the ritual circle. If I go to 4, fight. Stamina tincture. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. There's going to be a lot of backtracking here, which sucks for timing, but let's do it. So I'm going to go from 3 to 4, which ticks my clock. 4 has a fight. So the fight for 4 is, let me get you a gander of that. Fight for 4 is Church of the Stars, a church reborn built atop the ruins of another building. Constellations fill its stained glass windows. So we're going to fight this proto-void. An inky black abomination in priest's robes comes crashing through the roof and lunges towards me. Let's set up our terrain, shall we? So that is going to be difficult terrain on B1 to 4 and D1 to 4. Yikes. Is it difficult? Difficult. No, B1 to 4. I'll try this again. Difficult terrain on B1 to 4 and D1 to 4. Difficult terrain, I think, means do -1 damage for starters. Let me double check the rules here. Difficult terrain. Yeah, whenever a character is in a space with difficult terrain, they deal -1 harm. So, enemies, Proto-Void, C1. Put them here, Proto-Void. And I will start at C4. Yikes, right there. Okay, what's this Proto-Void up to? Get Mr. P there. Has 9 health. Range is 2 and 3, so he can hit me from there. So he wants to keep. So the closest he's gonna move is 2. And Blink moves to the space furthest away. If there are multiple options, choose one. Okay, so this is going to be. This is going to be a slugger. So I'm going to be moving around a lot and trying to get him. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead. Everything's up. Yep. Let's go ahead and roll for the Proto-Void and see what it gets. 2. So that means that the Proto-Void is going to move 1, harm 2. Says he's always going to move closest to the most effective range. So he's going to move 2 spaces away, and that's as close as he's going to get. And he can harm 2 me from there. Great. I am not interested in being harmed, so let's see if I can make that not happen. 2 and 2. Great. So I can add 4, which is move 1, block 1, harm 2. But if I move within his range, so move 1, block 1, which I don't need to do because he can't hit me, and harm 2. Okay. So I'll take him down to 7. He can't hit me at this range, so next turn he's going to want to move away. This is weird because I feel like I'm pretty mobile, so I don't feel like I'm going to have trouble with him. We'll see. Top of the round, Proto-Void moves a 5. So he's going to blink and harm 3. So the farthest point away from me is this corner over here, I think. So yeah, that's where we're at. So he can 1, 2, 3. So orthogonally, I'm gonna have to move closer to him for him to harm me. So he can harm me here and here and here. These spaces. Boom, 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 boom. C1, B2, C2, A3, and B3. So I will not be moving there. Let's see what my roll is. 6 and a 2. So I need to move like 1, 2. I need to move 3 to be safe. 6 and a 2. Well, that 2 is garbage. I mean, I could use this. Do I have any spells that go off on a 2? I don't think so. Yeah, I've only got those 3 spells: Erupting Flame, Siphoned, and interesting. Weapon. Yeah. Interesting. So, no, that's not gonna work. So, yeah. I guess I'm just not gonna move, because if I move closer to him, he's gonna hit me. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit tight, I guess. That was a 5, right? Yeah. Cool. Nothing happens. Let's see what goes next. Another 5. So he's gonna blink farthest away, stay there, and harm 3. If I move, I don't think I'm gonna move again. I mean, there's really, unless I get like, see a 6 and a 2. That doesn't mean no good. I'm gonna sit tight and wait for him to come to me. 1, 2, 3. He can't hit me. I can't hit him. Let's see what happens next. A 3. Great. So 3 is move 1, harm 2. Definitely don't want to move into terrain. So right, he can definitely hit me here. He's going to hit me for 2 harm. I need to get up closer to him. Here's where it's going to get tricky. Okay. So I need basically 2 moves here to be safe. A 5 and 1 is not going to do it. That'll get me move 1, block 2. And if he is doing harm 2, that'll do me. So I'm just going to move 1, block 2, and he's not going to harm me. And maybe next turn I can tag him. So next up, who gets a 2? So he's going to move 1, harm 2. He is not going to move closer to me. He's going to do a harm 2 to me. Interesting that, I don't know why it's, anyway, my time to shine. 1, a 1 and a 4. That's fine. I can move 1, block 1, harm 3. He can't hit me anyway. So I'm going to move 1, block 1, harm 3, take him down to a 4. Cool. What does it do? I feel like, I don't know, this feels like advantage me, but he does a 4, move 1, harm 2. He's going to have to move 1 back. And do a harm 2 on me. I feel like this counts on me rolling poorly, like so. But I would have to roll really badly. A 2 and a 3, I can add up to a 5, move 1, block 1, harm 3, so I can kind of corner him up here. Move 1, he's not hurting me. Harm 3 takes him down to 1. And I'll just fire off my dragon to get him down to 0. Bit of aiming. Great. Well, for combat, choose 1 effect. Yeah, that's I did it. Cool. Easy peasy. Boop, boop, boop. Protovoid's big baby. So effectively that, well, I'm not gonna delve into it too deeply. Regardless, that, let's see, I did 1, fight, learn, 3, okay, yeah, so that fight takes off. That, let's go back to the RUNE gam. So I can search and grab a stamina tincture. I will definitely do that, and then learn lore 1, so that's, okay, so it's gonna be 2 more ticks. I'm gonna increase my lore, and I'm gonna get a stamina tincture. Great. 2 uses. Ooh, nice. Let me edit my stuff to reflect that. Great, great, cool, 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 cool. I feel like we're making some progress here. What do I want to do next? Let's take a look at what we have here. So I'm at 4. I can go to 5 or I can go to 2. There's a fight at 5. I get my lore up and another fight. Great, yeah, let's do 5. Yeah, that seems good. So I'm going to boop, mark 5. We're halfway to the point of return here. I did not delve at the ritual circle, right? Because that would have taken. Yeah, I needed lore 3 for that. I do not have it. However, at 5 here, I'm going to spend 1, or take 1 to. I did search for learn, yeah. I'm going to learn here, which is going to get my lore up to 3, which is good. And at the observatory, I can delve, which requires lore 2, which I have, and completing the fight below. The notes on a table provide the steps to adjust the telescope to specific coordinates. Upon doing so, the black void of night sky shimmers and crashes into the observatory. Great. This sounds like a proto-void-ish kind of deal. That'll give me a spell. Yeah, so let's do it. Let me set up my keeper. So, terrain permanent B2 and C2 and 3. B2 and C2 and 3. Great. Azure first sign starts at D1. Put them here. Put them here. Azure has some stuff here. Health 9, range of 2 and 3 spaces. Seer does not need line of sight to hit at range, so that means can shoot through that. Great. Always moves towards the furthest range instead of the closest. Smart guy. So Azure's always trying to get 2-3 range. Doesn't have any blinking, which is nice. So we'll see how that goes. All right, one of him, one of me. Let's go. Strong open with a 1. Okay, so heal 3 does nothing. Oh, where do I start here? I start on B3. Jeez, I'm gonna take a minute to get over there. Okay, let me roll mine. 1 and a 5. That will just get me. Yeah, here. I'm just gonna move on. That's all I can do. I guess I'll move here. It's gonna be a long trip over here. Great. As your rolls, that's a 5. So 5 is a move 1, block 3, harm 1. So he wants to move 1, 2, 3 to here. So he's gonna move 1 here, and he'll block 3 and harm 1. 1, 2, 3, or there. I'm probably not gonna get in range, so that's fine by me. 3 to 1 gives me a 4. A 4 will let me move 1, and I will do that. So 1, 2. Oh no, that's his range. I'm not gonna do that. Although he's only gonna harm 1, and 4 is move 1, block 1. Yeah, so I will move. So I'll block that 1, even though he can harm me. And that is the range he wants to stay at. So he will not move closer, which means I'm going to have a dickens of a time getting closer to him. But yeah, let's do that. I think this fight's going to drag out a little bit longer. A 3. So a 3 is move 2, harm 2. He's not going to move, but he is going to try and harm me. And that is probably going to happen. Okay, cool. Oops, I don't want that many dice. 6 and a 1, so a 6 basically. For me, I can move 1, harm 3. So I want to move 1, block 2. That's what I want to do. Because he's going to harm 2, so I'm going to move 1. I'm going to move 1, block 2. He's going to harm 2, evens out. Okay, let's watch him move away from me. A 1. A 1 is a heal 3. I've done no damage. This is actually great. Okay, let's see if I can tag him. A 4 and a 1, that'll give me a 5. A 5 will move 1, block 1, harm 3. So he heals 3, nothing up there. Move 1, block 1, harm 3. Kabow. Down to 6. Okay, so he cannot harm me in this range. He's going to want to move away from me so he can actually do some damage. A 5. So a 5 is move 1, block 3, harm 1. So he's going to move 1 away so he can actually harm me. He'll be blocking 3 and harming 1. I just want to get closer. A 3 and a 2, which gets me a 5 again. So he's going to harm 1. I'm going to move 1, block 1, harm 3. Move 1, block 1, harm 3. He is blocking 3, so no damage to him. And as yours round, it's a 4. A 4 is unfortunately move 2, harm 2. So he's going to move back here, and he's going to do harm to me. 1, 2 there. We're just running around in circles here. Ooh, a 3. Yikes. A 3 will get me nothing. Absolutely nothing. Block 1, harm 2. I guess I gotta take the harm. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can't move. I can't do anything. Cool. Congratulations. Cool. What does he do? He does a 4, which is, again, move 2, harm 2. He's not moving. Let's see if I do this time. A 4 and a 5. Excellent. 4 and a 5. So that'd be like move 1, block 1, harm 2. Move 1, block 2. So I'm going to block 3, harm 2, move 2. I'm going to move 1, 2 inside his range. And I'm going to harm 2. Right? Yeah. Cool. So down to 4. As long as he doesn't heal, we're gonna be fine. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. A 4 is move 2, harm 2. He's gonna move farther away, and he's gonna harm 2, and he's going to hit me. Come on, big numbers. 3 and a 2. A 3 and a 2. Well, that'll block 1, harm 1. I can move 1, block 1, harm 3. Which is going to not do that. I'm going to use my Fate's Fury. Let me use my weapon twice, which means I'm going to roll another die for that. So I've got a 5 already. And a 4. So a 5 and a 4 on my Drake's Talon. So I'm going to move 2, block 2, harm 5. I think that will get him. Yeah. He's doing harm 2. Great. I block that. And he's no more. Ooh, actually hit me. That actually hurts. Great. I didn't have to use any of my specials. I didn't pick up that healing thing, did I? I don't think so. But do we get a Comet Strike spell? Well, that's nice. What does a Comet Strike spell do? It's a spell. Range. Same. Oh. Move. So I call out a comet on the same space as I am, depending on how much I moved. That's cool. I'm going to throw that on my sheet real quick. I've got that. type stuff into the keeper. Here we go. Counter Strike. Let me get a new spell here. Copy that. Range is same. So on a, where'd it go? There it is. Move 2 and comment, move 3 and comment. Okay. This is move 3 and comment. And comment is what? I'm just gonna copy paste. After moving any enemies in the same spaces, you take harm equal to the number of spaces you move this round. So that's going to be handy if for some reason I need to take damage and... Yeah, okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Cool, so I did that comment thing. I did my delve, and that's going to be another tick at the observatoire. Great. So I can go back to 4, which is going to be another tick. I kind of want to go to, see, 2 has, what does 2 have? Two has that, I need the Void's Blessing from 3. Pooh. Okay, so let me, I've got 7 ticks left, something like that, 9. How many ticks do I have? That's not a, there we go. I've got 10 ticks left. I've got 10 ticks left. So 10 ticks would be, so let's see, right now I have 3 lore, which means I could, so a tick to 3, a tick to delve to get the Void's Blessing, tick to 4, tick to 2, tick to delve to get the Void Sight Tonic, tick to 4, tick to 3. So that's 7. I have 3 more, which means I basically have to choose one or the other. I don't think I'd be able to get the Void Shield. Let's get a shot at it. So, let me count this out. So I'm at 4 right now. I am going to 1 tick to 3. 1 tick to delve. And that gets me Void's Blessing. One tick to 4, 1 tick to 2. Oh, yeah. Okay, so 2 is going to search for a healing salve. Which does... it's only doing during exploration. Okay. I don't know if increasing lore is going to help. Just in case you get killed. Just in case you get killed. Lore +1. That takes me to 4. another one. And that will get me the Void Sight Tonic, 1 use, which lets me reroll. In addition, I can halt the stars once. Cool. Void Sight Tonic. Great. So, I'm a 2. I'm gonna take 2 to get back to 3. 1, 2. I've got 3 ticks left. I feel I can go to 7. 7, learn delve. Although I don't know if that's gonna. I have lore. What? My lore is 4 right now. I go to the crater. Search and delve. Get that void shield. Okay. 1 tick to go to the crater. 1 tick to search. 1 search to delve. Okay. So I'll get that void shield. Great. And that will trigger that fight. Boom, boom. I want to get you over here. Boom, boom. So that's full. So I get to learn or search and delve. No learning. I'm going to take that void shield, which I don't have equipped clearly, but it'll be nice to have later on. I'll put it in my items. And it'll be, is it gear? Yeah, it's gear. So let's get a piece of gear. Let's put it here. Void shield is gear, and that lets me do what? That lets me. Great. Let me do this way. Criteria is roll a total of 7 on my dice, and that will give me 1 automatic block in that round that I roll 7. So 1/6 chance of block. I don't know if I will use that because, well, I don't know. It's not bad. Anyway, so I got that, and I picked up what? I picked up the. Sorry, where is it? Health shot, 1 use. Okay. And that lets me do heal 2 and +1 move in combat. I'm going to take off 1 use of my healing salve during exploration here to get myself back up to 12, and now our boss fight is triggered. Cool, that stamina tincture is going to come in handy. Can't use the healing salve anymore. Void Sight Tonic is only good during exploration, right? Oh, during combat I can roll. Oh, nice. Okay. So paste that in here. Oop. Space things out a little bit. Great. So during combat I can re-roll enemy. I think that's 1 use. Okay. Let's fight this guy. Envel Void Reborn. Okay. When the arrival clock is filled, Envel Void Reborn arrives in the Hollow to reclaim the realm and purge it of the Engraved. That's me. The Lord of the Realm transform it to Arena in the Stars, where I will face them. Cool. My lore score. Oh, I should have gotten my lower score, but oh well. My lower score will help prepare me for this fight. As knowledge protects me from their influence. So the health is reduced by my lore, which is 4. I'll take it. Cool. Let's set this up. difficult terrain. Ooh, I'm a little bit worried about this. B2, B4, D1 and D3. Okay. He starts at A1, infidel, and I start at C4. Great. 2 phases, and I'll get the hollow rune when I'm done with him. When I die, the rune realm is cast in the void light. I resurrected the sigil, and another shorter clock begins. 6 segments. That means I'm going to go get some lore. But oh yeah, and he wrecks 0.7, so it goes down. That's gonna be a drag. So let's kill this guy. So he's gonna start off with 6 and 12 health, respectively. First one, range adjacent. Range 2, meteor. Weird. Okay. Yikes. So I roll with disadvantage, basically. The void was once quiet until they saw its potential. Cool. I'm not too worried about this. Oh, his meteor is different than my meteor. Every space in the same row and column takes 2 harm. Yikes. Alright, let's get this bad boy over here. And let's get ready to... Health 10 minus 4 is 6. Okay, so once per combat, I can use my dragon thing, and that is this whole thing. Imagine I'll be using it to soak up some damage at some point, so we'll see. We will see. Let's fight this bad boy. Starts off with a 4. Strong with a 4. Range 2. Move 2. Block 2. Harm 3. So he needs to move closer up to me. I'm just gonna get him here because it's close enough. Range 2. Block 2. Harm 3. So if I can get up on him, I can start hitting him a little bit. We'll be good. Don't want to know the 3 and a 6. Cool. So a 3 lets me block 1, harm 2, and a 6 lets me move 1, block 2. Move 1, block 2. Move 1, block 3, harm 2. Or move 1, block 2, harm 3. What's he doing to me? Either way, I'm not going to be able to harm, so I'll take the more block. He's going to do harm 3, so I'm going to take block 1, harm 2, move 1, block 2. That's block 3, move 1. I think I'm all good. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Cool, so I'm going to move 1 closer to him. I'm going to block 3. We're all good. Up next. Oh, you can't see the sweet keeper. There we go. Cool. Your move, a 5. Meteor. Meteor? Meteor. Dinosaurs. Great. This means I need to move. So let's move it. A 2 and a 5. So here's the deal. Meteor. He's gonna do 2 damage to row and column here. So I need to either soak up 2 or GTFO. I just rolled a 2 and a 5. Okay, cool. So a 5. I'm gonna move 1 and block 2. I'm gonna try and get close to him and block that that too. Oh, that's not me. That's me. Great. So no damage. He calls down meteors on me. I can't do any damage to him right now. But I haven't done any damage to him yet. Let's see what he does next. A 5 again. Meteor again. I'm just gonna keep that there. All squares in the same row and column. What can I do about that? A 5 and a 5. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna block that meteor. Easy. I think he doesn't have any range same, does he? Where were we? Sorry, I'm losing it. Adjacent to. Great. I'm going to use my move to get up on him. So he's going to have to move to attack me. I got 2 5s. Box cars, which would have given me a block, extra block. So I did my move. Did my blocks, which I don't need. Harm 3. But I do need blocks as he's meteoring. I'm going to harm 3 him. I'm going to harm 3 you, pal. Okay, cool. And I block his meteors. Piece of cake. He gets a 2. So he is moving 3, harming 3. He just needs to get adjacent to me. So there, that's going to be a harm 3. I am looking for a move. A 1 and a 5. 1 does me nothing. 5 gives me move 1, block 1, harm 3. He can't hit me if I'm up on him, so that's another harm 3. Phase 1 out. Phase 2. So he's going to start off with 12 hit points. And he's going to start off on top of me. Maybe this was not the best choice on my part. Phase 2 begin. Let me just get just a phase 2 on there. A little bit easier. Hey, ooh, way too big. There we go. Phase 2 begin. Our Void Reborn grows up so fast. Alrighty, so phase 2, he all corrupt and prophecy. He didn't kick off the prophecy, which is pretty nice. Very neighborly of him. He can, every space adjacent to difficult terrain has a temporary hazard that causes 2 harms. I don't like that very much. The void did not know its own thoughts, its own voice. It had to create one. It created a chorus. I suppose this is the chorus of Enfell. Great. I think we should kill this guy. So let's do it. Anything but a 5 or 6? Anything but a 5 or 6? A 4. Great. That is counts. Alrighty. I haven't used any of my cool shit yet. I don't need to heal yet. Reroll. Oh, I can reroll his actions if I don't like them. I think I might do that. Heal 2 plus 1. He hasn't touched me yet, so. A 4. That's going to harm to everywhere. Great. So I'm going to need to block some shit. A 3 and a 2. A 3 and a 2 will give me a 5, which is move 1, harm, move 1, block 1, harm 3. I'm just going to hang out there. Move 1, block 1, harm 3. So I'm going to block 1 of those and do 3 harm to him. So I will take 1. And I'll do 3 to him. 1, 2, 3. Great. Coming for you, Enfell. another 3. Same thing, range all, harm 2, calling down the void on me. Let's see what happens next. A 1 and a 3, that's a 4. A 4 is going to get me move and block with a harm 2, so he's going to do another harm to me. I'm going to do 2 harm to him. 1 harm for me. 1, 2 harm for you. Takes you down to 7. I think I just toe-to-toe this. This is going to be fine, right? A 1. A 1 for him means it's a range 2, so he's going to move 1. Dingus, you can't even get far enough away to hit me. Range 1, block 2, harm 2. So block 2 is the upshot here, because he can't harm me unless I move away for some reason, which I'm not going to do. A 4 and a 5, let's get it. Move and block and harm 2, move and block 1. Oh. I hope I didn't do that wrong the last time. I think I might have. My bad. A 4 and a 5. Move 1, block 1, harm 3. And block 1. So harm 3, upshot. I don't feel like this is super bad. He hasn't really done much to me. Okay, hit me. Hit me again. A 1. Great. Same thing. He's gonna move 1 away. I should have moved up, but I did not. I think I should move here. Range 2, he's going to do a harm 2 to me. No problem. I'm going to try and move up on him. A 4 and a 1. That gets me a... Yeah, no, I think I did that right. 4 and 1 gets me a 5. Move 1, block 1, harm 3. So he is blocking 2. I'm going to move 1. Block 1, I don't need to. Oops. Harm 3, which is going to take him down to 3 there. I'm going to fire off my dragon, do 3 harm, and kill a second form. And that's the hollow, folks. That was... I thought that was going to be really hard, and it was not. Yeah, even though I used that dragon stuff to end the fight pretty quickly, I don't... Like, I didn't use any of my specials that I got, which were pretty cool. I didn't have to use my void stuff. Is there any other stuff I can pick up on the way out? I got the void shield. Oh, I get the hollow rune. The hollow rune, so stupid. The hollow rune. Let me do this. Let me just copy this rune over here. Cool. Hollow. Once per combat, I'm going to set aside an unspent stamina die and then use it later on. That is pretty boss. Cool. My dragon rune is way better than that. I feel like my health does not get tagged that much. And rolling an extra stamina die. So I feel like I would set aside a low die, which I can use to bump stuff up. So I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, that is hollow. Pretty straightforward. Pretty good. Yeah, a lot of guys moving around and moving away. I feel like either I'm rolled lucky. I mean, that sword, that dragon sword, is pretty sweet. I got. See the dragon sword that I got from the dragon. Not from there. It's pretty. Oh yeah, right. Draco lands. Yeah. Drake's Talon. Like, that's pretty reckon. Oh, the firebolt jumps. That's a cool thing about this firebolt. Yeah, I mean, between the Drake's Talon and that Draco rune, like, I don't need anything else. Drake's Talon and a shield. That's, like, real good. And, I had to kill You know, I got good on this because I think I had to. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I killed that guy. Killed him fair and square. Um, but yeah, I think there's a clock on that one where if you do it fast enough, yeah, if you do it fast enough, you don't have to fight the like big bad one, and I just ripped through it to get it. So, um, cool for me, good for me. The Realm Atlas has two more, Iron Val and Zed. Guess what? That last one's zombies. So, yeah. So buckle up. That's gonna be cool. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. I got my stuff here. I've got the hollow. I'm gonna do the Iron Veil next time. Where's my there it is. Yeah, gonna do that. So this is all taken care of. I'm going to hide this one here, and next time we will be doing Iron Veil, which looks like that. So sheet hidden. Cool. This one looks like there's a lot more ground to cover for sure. Kill count. Oh my. Well, there's a lot of cool stuff happening there. Oh, my 3D. That's pretty rad. Okay, we're gonna do this next time. No promises. I might do it this weekend. I might do it Sunday. It should be solo Sundays, not solo Fridays. What? Oh, it's Sunday now. I might do it tomorrow. Solo Saturday. Oh, I thought it was Friday today. It's not. Thanksgiving. Um, Solo Saturdays. Welcome to Solo Saturdays. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. We'll see. Knock out my rune, and yeah. So yeah, good time. Let me go back to I don't know, rune cam. Let's get a cool image to go out on rune cam. There we go. Great. That was Hollow. This is me. Go to all my places. Come back here. All y'all who are watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye. Be back. Thanks. Those are all the places. Those URLs at the bottom. Go to those places and get my stuff.